Hello Birdville Elementary. This is Miss Mize, and today I'm going to show you how to create this star. With Memorial Day coming up, I thought we would have fun with second grade during WOW. So I made these templates. They're out of cereal boxes, and you're going to trace around on your blue paper, your blue construction paper. You're going to trace your star and cut that out. Once you've done that, then you're going to pass the star along to your neighbor, and then they're going to do the same thing. They're going to trace and cut. Okay? So I'm going to pause mine because you don't really need to see me cut this out. But so I'm going to pause this for a second, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, so your next step after you've cut out your star is that you're going to try your best to fold it in the middle. Okay, so I know that this isn't going to be exact because you can tell it's not perfectly to point. But as long as your point at the top right here matches on each side, let's see, then you're going to be good. So you can kind of line that up first, and then line that up, and then you can kind of get to the bottom. It's not going to be perfect. See, mine's a little off, and that's okay. But when we open it up, that gave us a line down the center, and that line is going to help us to line up where we need to make the stripes. Okay, so each person is going to get some red and white construction paper. If you stack them together, you can cut some strips as wide or as thick or skinny as you want them. All right. So you're going to cut your strips out of this paper, this construction paper, and then you can start with your red at the top first. So with some glue, gotta have it facing to me. Okay, so I'm going to tap it just a tiny bit. I'm going to lay some glue down to get me started. Okay, so my first strip, I know it's long, but I'm going to lay it here at the top. Okay. And then white is next, so I'm going to lay that right underneath. And I know these are really crazy long, but if we trim it just a tiny bit, that'll give it some time to dry and it won't look real crazy. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to alternate. You're going to put your glue down first and alternate your strips, red and white. Okay, when you finish that, then I'll show you what to do next. I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll be back. Okay, so while we're letting this side dry a little bit and set up a little bit, we're going to start placing our stars. You're going to choose 13 stars because that's for the original colonies, 13. So, and then you're going to place them. So I'm going to put some glue, and you can use the tip of the orange tip to kind of move that glue just around so you can kind of spread it out for it all over. and then you just place it wherever you want to on the blue side. Okay, so move, position wherever you want 13 of those. I'll be back. Okay, so now that we have our 13 stars on this one side, we're going to turn it over and you can see where the hanging off pieces are, and you're going to trim that off. Okay, you're going to do that all the way around, being very careful not to move it too much, because if you use too much glue, then you're going to accidentally pull it off of your side where your star is striped, and you don't want to do that. So you're just going to carefully go around the edge, the perimeter here. And some of these pieces can be used for the next class, so don't throw them away. I'm going to provide a little bucket for your pieces to go into, okay? So the next person could use your strips. Okay, so when you turn it over, it looks like this. And you have your own little patriotic star. Okay? All right, have a good day.